Hello, and welcome to The Locker Room. Here in Atlanta, Georgia, C.L. Harper High School, 32 years of football excellence. Class of 1983, alumni. Yes, running back. Number 10, captain of his team, dependable runner, strong runner. Never missed blocks. Always caught the ball out the backfield, scored plenty of touchdowns, and rushed for hundreds of yards at C.L. Harper High. I parodied my game after this guy. He's my big brother, and he also was my college friend and big brother also. Here in the locker room with me today, a C.L. Harper running back legend. Number 10, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Antwone Banks.
Yeah, in the locker room. Here we go. We'll be right back at you. Got him in the house, number 10. My big dog, who I paddle my game off, Mr. Antwone Bank. We'll be right back on the locker room. We're back on the locker room, Atlanta, Georgia. Mario Nolan, your host. Antwone Bank is my guest, special guest. Football running back. We're going to get a little bit on background on him, man, and touching with this great guy, man. You know what I'm saying? Great family man, a student athlete, great running back, you know what I'm saying? And military man, finished college, did all the right things in life. You know, we're just going to tap into, its early stages of your life, man, like your family, man. How your family doing, man?
Everybody doing good. I can't complain.
Can't complain?
Yeah, I'm a granddad now. So
Granddad now.
I'm getting old.
That we do. We work to get old. You know what I'm saying? That what makes him a legend. And an icon and a phenom. High school phenom. To me, as a little kid growing up, this guy right here, he was already in high school, making a name for himself. Splashed the buzz that already hit Adamville community. We had a strong physical running back that was going to give us 2 years of excellence on that football field down here. And that's one of my primary reasons of being here today is to tap in with my older guys, my older big brothers who had that history before me, taught me the way, and I'm just trying to pass this thing on to the next generation with this history documentary that I'm doing right here. I'm honored to be here with this guy today. We're gonna pick his brain and get some things from him to show what made him great, so we can be great like him. So look, I'm looking at your 11th grade picture right here. I think, Twan. You got to tell me some stuff on here, right? I'm gonna call out a couple of numbers on there, and I'm looking at it in my brain. You tell me what was going on. I see you in that number 10. Let me show the audience.
Yeah, that's my junior year.
This is junior year right here. Ooh, the buzz had already hit Adamville about how great of a football he is. He in that number 10 at the top row. Mm-hmm. Yeah, right there, put in my finger. Antwone Banks. Better believe it. Okay. Y'all had like a young team that year, didn't you, bro?
It was a good mixture. Yeah, we had some.
Which one of them give me offensive good offensive lineman up out of there? Cause that was the key to your success right there.
Offensive lineman.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you.
They didn't have one in that year?
No, we had good offensive linemen. Mm-hmm. Daryl Hollywood Henderson. He played both ways, offense and defense. We call him.
What number
Hollywood.
he is on there? Hollywood.
Hollywood, I think was.
Is that the top row up there? I think.
What's Hollywood number?
You think right now?
No, yeah, that's his number. He was 60 or 65. One of the hardest hitting guys I ever seen in my life.
At the point of attack, you already know when he get that block in, you coming out that hole. Right?
He one of those guys that if you want to get 2-3 yards, you're gonna run his way. Lamont Toomer, he probably was the smallest guy on the line. He played. He was a center, but he held his own. He was cock strong. I remember cock strong, and he had technique. So he gonna block. So yeah, we have some good options.
Did them guys help you get 1,000-yard careers, or you was playing around with 1,000 yards?
My senior year, I was me and Ricky McKenzie over at Fulton was leading the city. Top broke my ankle. We had that big shootout, and I broke my ankle.
Fortune, right?
Yeah.
You got hurt that game.
I got hurt that game.
That was a breakout game. Y'all had chained it, right?
Yeah, we had chained it. We
y'all
had
came
to come
back.
We had to come back. I got hurt probably in that first series. I had a contusion in my thigh, and we didn't do much running after that.
Right.
And Roscoe, he
came to be what a legend was all about, huh?
Yeah,
man, y'all had me having so much pride as a young boy, man. I'm talking about that was like that. To see y'all guys, man, playing the ball the way y'all played, man, just inspired me so much. And then I was hearing about how good y'all was in the classroom too. So your mom, your father, did you grow up with both of your parents?
No, my parents were divorced, but they both were in my life.
They both in your life. Yeah.
But that's one of the things I can say about my teammates is, we held each other accountable.
Yeah.
And
that year right there, right?
My class, the whole time I was there, we were kind of tight. You know, Roscoe, Dewberry, Toomas, and if I had a weakness in school, I could go to any one of them guys, and they work with me. I remember working with Toomas, Dewberry, Roscoe. When things went right, we all helped each other out. You know, so I can honestly say those guys helped me graduate, because sometimes I didn't do the right thing, and again, we held each other accountable.
So do it feel like you be in the huddle with them guys for life, huh, man?
Yeah, well, you know, we don't talk as much as we used to, but you know, if things get tight, we can always pick up the phone. I talked to Dewberry the other day.
Dewberry,
you know, yeah, Kurt Dewberry the other day.
Hey,
so.
if you talk to him, man, say, look, your little brother from got a little Caillou Paul shouted, man. Dewberry, he's another. I looked up to him too.
Yeah.
See, I think to me a little bit y'all game was a little bit the same to mine. See, I saw Dewberry at Caillou Paul actually playing, and then one time he was like, I got a game at Harbor. He was playing double team somewhere. You know what I'm saying? He'll get out his little league uniform. Then he ran and played for Harbor. Then I had to catch. Well, I said, what the hell was the best thing in the world for me? I did everything y'all guys did, man. So are you originally from the Adamsville community, or did you?
Yeah, I'm born and raised down in Fathom Road.
Oh, Fathom Road.
Yeah, right next to Central Methodist. Actually moved for a little while over in Herndon Home, so I went to Kennedy.
Oh wow. Okay.
So I knew a lot of guys.
That's tough over that thing.
Oh boy, that was street life.
So you think you could have played for Washington?
Actually, I always thought I was gonna go to Southwest, Mays. You know,
for real?
I actually enrolled in the Southwest my ninth grade year, and then ended up coming to Harbor.
So what was the deciding factor in that?
Well, I kind of got a little trouble in the middle school.
Oh, for real,
When Southwest found out about it, they were like, "No, you got to go to school in your district. You got to go to school in your district." Yeah, Coach Jones, actually the basketball coach, came and got me and sent me to basketball camp, and I was supposed to play ball over there. And then went to Harper and was hanging with Smokey and BB. Coach.
Hey, them boy, they're bad, man. That was a little league combination, right?
Then,
when I say bad, I'm talking about on the field now. Football,
but they were bad too. But Coach Ross found out I was hanging with them
and BB
and kicked me off the basketball team. And I never
played so that was the basketball career thing?
It went down the drain because
you had the jumper? You had the jump shot?
I thought I was pretty good going to the hole.
Okay.
And had a little handle.
How many letters you had at Harvard? How many varsity letters?
Running football and track.
Football and track. What you ran in the track and field?
100, 200. I broke my ankle my junior year.
The same year with the football.
I broke my
How long did it take you to come back from that?
Ooh, it was a long.
Oh, you had snapped it real hard.
Yeah,
I broke my ankle too. And Coach Ross talking about he just scared. Man, I went home. I had some pain in my ankle. My ankle broke. I know what you mean.
I broke. It took a while. I had to run track to try to
they
get my speed back.
Yeah,
and that was 100% the same. But
for real, your senior year,
it took a step away from me.
So you got hurt your junior year. But you still came back and ran strong, got strong. And think about the rehab, how they got it now, what we had back then. So.
Actually, I take that back. Was that my senior year I got hurt? It was my senior year I got hurt.
Did you get in the carriage your sophomore year on the varsity
No,
level?
Coach Chandler brought us up. He wouldn't let us play.
He wouldn't let us do that.
He had us up there riding the pine, and I hated that. I thought I was gonna be a ninth grade B team superstar.
Man, y'all was none of us legends to me on here, man. What's the deal? We're gonna get to that. I'm gonna say that a little bit for last. But what was your favorite uniform? What was your favorite color scheme up there?
Black and gold, baby.
I mean the black jersey with the gold pants.
The black and gold.
Y'all had gold pants?
You asked me to remember for 83. So I really don't remember.
You don't remember? Cause y'all had a lot of uniforms, man.
Yeah, I
that black and gold. Y'all had black helmets with the gold. Y'all changed over them.
I don't even remember.
You don't remember that, dog?
I can't.
How you play all that good football? Look at that boy, the granddad. Now look at it.
I can't even remember.
But I tell you what, though, I remember this man scoring a lot of touchdowns and being over there at Lakewood State. They say number 10 with the ball coming around the right side, Antwone Banks. He never got hit hard, so smooth. And when it came to time to power, let that head down and run through, he had a little Walter Payton game in too. We're on the locker room with my big dog. We're gonna come right back and wrap this thing up with a couple more questions here. I'm gonna pick his brain a little bit on some things here. And I'm gonna ask him about this guy he played with, a very special QB he had by the name of number 5. You know what I'm saying? Those some special cats. I just love coming to the game and see him play. We'll be right back on the locker room. We're back. C.L. Harper, football Trojan. I'm a Trojan. He a Trojan. I'm a good Trojan because I looked up to him. He was a good Trojan. Then I passed it down to the next generation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we do. So look, big dog. What this man right here mean in your life right here, man? I'm gonna let you look at him, then I'm gonna show him. What he mean to you?
Coach Chandler.
Yeah, what he mean to you?
Man, I learned a lot from Coach Chandler. Coach Chandler means if you play ball for Coach Chandler, you have to be mentally strong. mentally strong, mentally tough.
Johnny Chandler, my dog. Good man.
I mean, he Coach Chandler
You said
just
you had to be mentally strong and
mentally-
physically strong.
and
That means if
physically
you played, that means you passed those tests under his eyes, right?
oh, without a doubt, disciplinary. You know, you had to know how to control yourself
Mhm.
at the right time because he was real tough.
What about if he come down on you real hard? You know,
Yeah.
coach come down on
He
you
was
real
real
hard.
tough.
Joy, you missed the block. How you handle it? Do you suck it in? Do that be like a discipline, or do you cock some kind of what they would say an attitude?
Well, with us, we better suck it in.
Better suck it
Yeah,
in.
because he'll punch in the stomach. He'll cut you out. You know, he kicked me off the team one time. I got in trouble. My mama called and told the coach, and you know, we used to run that hill after practice. And after we had ran the hill about 50 times, he said, "Banks, where you going?" And I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "You hung out last night. You owe me 50 more." My legs were gone. Coach,
So you was taking that as punishment. Do you think that was deserving?
Yeah, it was a punishment. I mean, yeah, I was wrong.
So what you were saying? You gonna quit after that?
I mean, I couldn't run hard to run no more. My leg was killing me.
So what was the determining factor for you not quitting? Did you dig inside, or you kind of
Roscoe
Roscoe down there, the leader,
and Jose, they came out there.
Oh, that's the guy.
And they ran the hill with me. They come on, man. You know, you are running back. You know, run the hill.
Right.
This one is on us.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do it again, then you have to deal with us. So we ran that hill together. And I mean, it was.
But you know, you might look at that running that hill as a punishment, man. If you think about it, man, you really building them legs, man, to carry that football
Yeah,
team.
but that was some pain. That was
some pain back then.
Wasn't pain. Yeah, I ain't gonna tell you that was easy. But we did it. So that's what I mean. We kept each other in check. We looked out for each other. We motivated each other. We pushed each other.
Man, you have a lead on your team, man. A guy named got a game Roscoe Daniel. Tell me what that guy your quarterback, man.
Roscoe. Oh man, Roscoe
Yeah.
was ultimate leader.
Ultimately.
He was the kind of guy that
He was a legend, man.
He led by example. You know, he wasn't gonna tell you to do something
Mm-hmm.
if he didn't do it. You know, and he'd do it. He'd do it with you. He'd do it before you. And
tell me how you led you on that pitch, though. I heard about
man,
I got
that's
an
the
inside scoop
funniest
on that.
thing in the world.
Oh, this is awesome, man.
Roscoe would pitch the ball back. He would tell me belly back wide.
Now, where's he? Is he the quarterback? Was he
Belly
up
back
on the
wide.
city? He
And
telling
then
you the belly
would
back
pitch
wide.
the ball.
Yeah.
And I could hear him grunt, just running as hard as he can to get in front of me
Lead block.
to block
Quarterback.
as the quarterback. And you know, man, now you the quarterback. You can't get. And he get mad if I didn't belly back. So he could block. So he was in contact. He was a quarterback, but he was made like a linebacker.
Made like a linebacker.
Oh,
he was a mentally strong guy too.
Mentally and physically, he was probably the most buff guy on the team.
Did Coach Chandler get him from the team, or he treated him a little different?
He ain't have much to get at him about. You know, Roscoe was out most of the time. Roscoe was on point. He ain't have a whole lot. You know, Roscoe, because he started as a ninth grader. So by the time he was a junior and senior, he'd been there, done it.
He had been there, done that.
Yeah,
so he had been there huddle a little bit, a couple of years right before y'all got in there.
Yeah.
So when you step in that huddle as a running back, you know you running back, you got your mindset on just that and other. You had a good total comfort feeling being in that huddle with Big Dog, huh?
Yeah, he commanded the huddle. You know.
Oh, that's awesome.
Again, you got a guy been starting since the ninth grade.
Mm-hmm. When did you know you made that run, and when you came back to the huddle, and he gave you that look like, big boy, you on the ride, you in here. Can you remember that moment?
Can you
remember that moment?
He just said,
You said Washington High, you had a big run, right?
"Oh yeah."
Was that moment, or you had already arrived before that?
Yeah, I think maybe my junior year we played Stone Mountain, and we got into a good series, and coach would say, "Run it till they stop."
Okay.
And
okay.
they ran. I think I ran the ball about 25 times. I was so tired.
Mm-hmm.
And the one of the last plays, I grabbed Jose by the jersey. He damn near drug me, and I was just so tired.
So was it a tough game against Stone Mountain?
Oh my God, yeah. It was
White boys
tough.
out of him.
Yeah, we played against them and the referees, so it made it.
Yeah.
It made it extra tough. So
That was like an out of town game.
That was the biggest thing for us inner city guys. Every time we went out to play against the you know, I call them the Beltway schools outside the Beltway, had to play against them and the referees.
So did we y'all playoff type team?
I seemed like we would always just barely miss it.
We just barely miss it.
Just couldn't quite make it.
Wow. I don't know what that was about our city teams, man.
Yeah, we didn't make it.
Had so much talent in that thing, though, huh?
Yeah, we did.
Do you think it was a good thing we had all those high schools back then?
No, because if you think about it, you know, schools like Southwest, the CAB had, you know,
they had
thousands of students.
Yeah.
You know, and there wasn't another school 20 miles around. But in Adamsville, in the city of Atlanta, you can walk from one school to the next. You can walk from Auburn to Douglas.
That's true.
You can walk from Auburn to Mays. You can walk from Mays to Thurl. You can walk from Douglas to so we had schools almost within 5 miles, 10 miles of each other.
We had a lot of students.
And so it was
back then.
diluted. The talent was diluted.
It was diluted.
Yeah.
So you think in playoff time that might kind of hurt us a little bit going down the road, playing them boys down
You know,
the road?
we played
or something?
Southwest DeKalb, you know, and they had you would play against 11 on offense.
Mhm.
We stayed on defense. We stayed out there. Another whole 11 come out for defense, and then another whole 11 come out for special teams.
They rotate.
And you still out there, and so you would battle against them during the first half, but the third and the fourth quarter you were dead. And I'd be damned if another whole group didn't come out in the second half, third and fourth quarter. So you just, you know, even if you had the same talent by the third and fourth quarter, you just couldn't compete.
But listen, this man competed though. We're gonna come back. He's gonna give us one of them dynamite runs he had against Washington High, and we're gonna pick a little bit of something else out of his brain here. He's also a military man, you know what I'm saying? He served his country, you know, he protects us well in all areas of life. He also finished college, and he's a well-rounded guy. And come back and look for one of them dynamite runs he gonna give us. He had, cause I think y'all a primary running team when you played, or y'all school balance.
We mix it up. Just
Mix
depends
that
on
thing up.
depends on who we played against. I thought we mixed it up pretty
Oh,
good.
before I leave, yeah, I'm gonna get this a good question. The Douglas week. Douglas, what's going on that whole week? The band getting ready, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know.
Do you have any say so on what color y'all gonna wear uniforms? You just lying. You just come out there with your
I
elbows
just want to
pads
play.
on.
Yeah.
So how the Doug week go? How they? It's a special week.
To me, it wasn't a special week. It was just another opponent that I wanted to beat. I mean, I knew a lot of people went to Doug.
Did the paper have a big write up in it sometime? You know, like neighborhood rivals.
They did. I
Yeah.
think I had an article when we played against Doug. I moved around so much I can't find. Strange enough, I can find my college stuff. But I can't find
Right.
my high school stuff, so I don't know.
That's all
But
good.
yeah,
Man.
we had
That's what this show all about. We're gonna find all this stuff for you. I think I got a good source, man. You're gonna be surprised when I get some film on y'all guys, man. Look go one or two more. Okay, let's go to your defensive side of the ball. What kind of linebacker core you had on your team? They try to bang you in practice, man, make it tough, get ready for them boys out there.
Yeah,
Give me a number. Which one of them boys?
Hollywood Henderson.
He played two ways. Huh?
Yeah, he played both ways. He was the hardest
He
hit.
looking like he gonna knock
Oh,
something off.
yeah.
Let's show these folks Hollywood Henderson. Look at him up in the
It
camera.
wasn't such thing as breaking down when he gets.
Wasn't no breaking down.
No.
So listen, he was from Bankhead Co, right?
I can't remember. Well,
You can't remember?
Yeah, I don't know if he was from Bankhead Co.
Did you have a lot of teammates from Bankhead Co?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we had some receivers and our junior Tim McCoy and Harold. And,
Yeah, it's a good looking group right here, man.
You know, James Riley. We
Yeah. I'm gonna get your senior group in the I'm gonna get in the picture profile. I'm still researching everything, man. How you come up with number 10? How you wear that number?
Originally, I wanted number 2.
Yeah.
I wanted number 2, and then Harold came to me and said, if you pick number 2, I'm quitting.
Now who Harold? He was up in the
played
band.
receiver, yeah.
He was the man.
I just want to play, so
Yeah. Number
I had
10.
number
Was a
10,
cool
and I
running
took
back
number-
number, boy.
I took number 10. 'cause
Oh,
I
Harold,
didn't know,
yeah. He was a year older than you or something.
we both was in 2nd grade. Yeah.
So what? Hold on, how you gonna tell you gonna get number 2 when he was saying he wasn't gonna play?
He just wanted number 2.
So he was your boy, son. He was your guy.
But you know, to me, I didn't care what number.
Did coach rotate y'all, or you got Booker the carry? I would like.
Well, Harold played receiver. I played
He
running
was a
back.
slot. Okay.
Yeah, he played slot back. And I didn't. If you would have gave me number 7, number 9, I didn't care. I just wanted to play football.
That's great, man. You never played no defense though.
I used to play cornerback, but then a lot of times they realized that okay, this dude playing a running back and a cornerback. They tell the receiver every play gonna run 40 yards on defense.
Right.
And so by the time you get on offense, you go out. So Chan was like, "No, you just gonna play offense.
You gonna tote that load."
Yeah.
So go on. I tell you what, we still rolling, man. Go on, tell me about that Washington High run, man. That thing's so epic, man. That Washington High run.
Yeah, Washington High. I think we played.
What stadium y'all in? Grading somewhere?
You know what? I think it was Cheney Stadium.
Cheney Stadium.
I think we played in
Ooh,
Cheney.
I played one
And,
game
I
over
had a
there.
good first half.
Mm-hmm.
I might have had about 100 yards the first half, and then all of a
First
sudden,
half, yeah.
third quarter, they locked down. They said, we're going to make sure Banks don't get no more yards.
Was that a big rivalry game, Washington back in the day?
Kind of like, for me, it was because I went to Kennedy, and I knew a lot of
That's
guys
right,
who went to
right.
Washington.
So that was a bigger
So,
game really than Douglas.
To me.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
So I knew a lot of those guys. So we talking junk on the field. And so about the third quarter, they locked down on me, wouldn't give me nothing. We started running the
When you say lockdown, they hitting you low, they hitting you high, they coming up with that rough stuff, man.
No, they just
Good sound
they just
football.
started stalking me. Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, you know, they played a little dirty.
Was
so I
Washington
know
big? They had a big team back then?
big but slow. They
Yeah,
had some of the biggest dudes.
big was-
Yeah, they had 300 pounds.
Yeah. They'll lay on you heavy though, huh?
Well, they won't lay on me. I was
Cause you would get through that. Yeah.
Yeah, but But they locked down on when we started running the fullback left, fullback right, fullback right, and then I think Roscoe picked up that they had relaxed, and he called a draw. Coach called a dive, but Roscoe changed it to a draw.
So I know Roscoe had that leeway from playing ninth grade year all the way up. He made that call.
He made the call.
So y'all went over there in practice throughout the week, and then y'all just according to the game.
Yeah, I was supposed to be the star running back. Just running. And
how you get in there, man? How you get in that end zone, man?
We ran a draw.
Yeah,
they locked down on the fullback.
Yeah, and what your vision said? When you first get that thing, they feel pop loose.
I went through about 2 defenders in front of me, and I saw nothing to the left and nothing to the right.
So it's time to dig.
I made a quick left, a jewel to the right, took the sideways to the left, went to the side. The band, I just remember watching High Band marching off. They were partying because we were down, and they had the game.
Oh, so they thought the game was over.
Oh, they thought the game was over. People were getting ready to leave, and when they ran that draw, I went down the sideline.
Coming down. Oh, you was running toward them.
I was running, and it was it was a wrap.
I bet our band said,
About a 50 yard.
Our band probably our sideline was going off the chain over that thing, wasn't it, man?
Yeah, it was. That was one of my favorite runs.
One of the favorite runs, man.
Yeah.
Look, man, when you was up in that school, walking them hallways, being the football star and things, what made you go to the, side to be in the ROTC? Were you in ROTC in high school, or did they have them later?
Yeah, I was in ROTC in high school.
Was that like a family type thing or something? Or just...
No, actually, I was first. Well, my granddad, he was in the military, but he didn't stay long. He was drafted, I don't know. I had a fashion. I wanted to be a pilot, and I wanted to be a fighter pilot, and so I got an ROTC, and we used to be down there clowning. Then we got into a competition doing the marching and
oh, you talking about for us like
the drill and ceremony.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I ended up being in charge of the marching. Being block had a.
But you couldn't come out there before the game and do it because you played football.
Because I played football, yeah. And
then God, you could have been one of them guys too, then, right? With the silver hat before the game.
Yeah, but I won't be on the field.
You okay, yeah.
I need that somebody else.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Then we won a competition, a drill. I think we came in second or third place, and it was my fallback plan.
Okay.
So actually, I went to college, did ROTC in college, went to the military, and so my fallback plan. Everybody want to play pro ball, but I was always taught you got to have a second and third plan, and so I made out my secondary plan.
You did. And I remember you in college too, because I came up there as a young guy. You were just still leading by example when you got there, man. I went to the same college that he went to too, so that show you how much I admired him, how much I felt so comfortable going there. They the whole Banks there. Oh, one of your big time teammates, Strozier, went to school with you too.
Tell me, a roommate.
Tell me what kind of tight end you was, man. Tell me what kind of guy athlete you was on that field.
That's true. He was a good blocker. Now he ran some Jerry Rice type patterns.
I remember that. That's what I was getting at right there.
He can run some patterns. He had some hands, but he had slow feet.
But listen, he gonna get you Selman. What's he a breakdown tight end and squat like these guys doing now? Like
he was a receiver. He could run some hell of a patterns.
He moved the chains though.
Yeah, he could run some hell of a patterns. He just he was slow. And threw it to him, he gonna catch it.
Yeah,
but he ran good patterns and he can catch the ball. If the dude he ran a 4.5, he'd probably still be playing pro football now.
That's awesome.
Because
he was really like a coach on the field, wasn't he? Smart guy on the field, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He became a coach too, didn't he?
He came back to Harvard and coached.
Yeah. A lot of the young guys I interviewed, they talk highly of Coach.
Yeah, he said I think he took the Albany State system back to Harvard, and that's what he was running.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool. But that's it. That's history.
Yeah.
Tradition, passing it down. Man, this is my big brother right here, man. He'll give me some good stuff today, man. One more thing, when you coming in on Friday night, you got a big game. You walk by Mr. Iron office, and you see this right here standing up there. They give you a sense of pride.
Oh yeah, you got to represent. You're Trojan. You got to represent.
We had a big gold Trojan up there, didn't it, man? That was smooth, wasn't it?
Yeah. You just know you got to represent.
What other school had a mascot like that? I don't know nobody that had no mascot like that right there, man. That Trojan, man.
I ain't know nothing about no other school. I was
it right there.
Trojan.
Black and gold for life. Listen, man, this is a very important part. I'm finna do the show right now. I'm gonna have my man this helmet right here. I don't know if he want the golden helmet or not, but he finna get the Harbor High black helmet tonight. He gonna give us just.
Roscoe won that one.
Oh, Roscoe got the golden helmet.
Oh yeah.
Golden helmet. Well, Twine, I'm finna give you this helmet right here, man. This is an honorary helmet for me to you, man. Just give me some testament, man. I'm gonna get the camera straightened up on you just a little bit more here, man. You shoot away, man. Do your thing, big bro. I'm gonna sit there and listen to you, man. I ain't going. I'm gonna sit right here.
What you want me to talk about?
What makes you? What is great? What is the word great?
Well, I mean, great means lead by example. You know, you walk this earth, and when you die, and nobody have anything good to say about you, nobody can talk about how you help them. I mean, it don't matter how much money you got. It don't matter how many cars, or how fancy cars, how big your house is, how big your bank account. That grave and that cash are gonna be the same for us all. You know, and if you hadn't helped somebody, influenced somebody along the way, then you pretty much wasted your time. So, you know, I've always tried to be a piece of a puzzle. You know, I didn't have to be the star, the main attraction, but I wanted to be that piece of the puzzle. And if I could, I wanted to be in the center so I could help. You know, sometime on the outskirts, you know, you pull that piece of the puzzle on the outside, it don't make a difference. But if you break that puzzle up on the inside, you know, it won't stay together. So for me, I've always my life tried to help others, you know, to get to where I am, to get ahead of me. So I use football as my vehicle. You know, it got me to college, got me a full scholarship to college. I had a backup plan. I did ROTC, and then I went in the military, did 22 years in the military. And so one thing I will say is in Albany, I played football with about 8 guys who went to the pros. 8. But I got my education.
Yes, sir.
And while they played pro football those 8 years or 10 years, they lived better than I did. But today, I can almost tell you, almost all of them, I'm living a better life than they did because, again, I got my education.
Yes, sir.
I did my thing in the military, and today, you know, I try to help anybody I can help. You know, try to make it. So that's greatness to me.
So that is greatness, man. So greatness is the education.
Greatness is helping others. You know,
greatness is helping. Greatness is helping others.
Yeah, you can use your education to get to a point, but if you use it just for a big house, a big car,
right,
and an extravagant lifestyle, that's not great. But if you use it to use your power to help other people to become better, then to me, that's great.
That's great.
Because anybody can be selfish and get a fancy car and a big house and big bank account. Anybody can do that. That's easy. But it takes a special kind of person to share that and to help others.
Share that knowledge so we all can have a piece of that old pie, huh? Especially us, man. Great day, man. Great interview. Big brother, he's still coming checking in on little brother, man. Means so much to me, big dog.
Gotta do it. Somebody checked on me. Gotta pass it forward.
Thank you, man, for being here for me, man.
Always.
We're gonna bring this thing to a conclusion. We're gonna try to continue this. This what I'm trying to say, history, man, in the making, right here, right now. I couldn't have done this 10 years ago. And 10 more years and go by. It had to happen right now. And I'm so proud to be here today with my big brother. The quickest ride back from Albany, Georgia to Atlanta in the world of history, 2 hours and 15 minutes.
In a Nissan Datsun.
Bumping all the way. Thank you, big brother. He got me home safe.
Made to carry 5.
Made sure I got back in there on Sunday.
We carried 6.
Thank you, man. Big dog.
All right, man.
All right, man.
Much love, baby.
Wrapping it up. Here on the locker room, once again, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Antwone Banks, my big brother. Thank you, man.